I called off my wedding just 1 month before the ceremony because my fiancé insisted that his ex-girlfriend should be his best woman. My fiancé and I were together for 4 years. Before he met me, he dated a girl named Jessica for about 2 years. They broke up long before I came into the picture, and according to him, the split was completely mutual because they realized they were much better off as friends. I always tried to be the cool, understanding girlfriend. I didn't mind that Jessica was still in his friend group, and I never made a scene when they chatted at a group hangouts. I believed in boundaries and I trusted him completely. But everything changed when we started planning our wedding. When it came time to choose our wedding party, my fiancé dropped a bombshell. He told me he wanted Jessica to be his best woman, the female equivalent of a best man. He wanted her to stand right next to him at the altar, hold our wedding rings, and give a speech at the reception. I was completely blindsided. I told him that while I tolerated their friendship, having his ex-girlfriend play such an intimate and prominent role in our wedding made me feel deeply uncomfortable. A wedding is about celebrating our future, and having his past standing right next to him at the altar felt incredibly inappropriate. I asked him to choose his brother or his best friend instead, and let Jessica just attend as a regular guest. But my fiancé completely refused to back down. He accused me of being insecure, jealous, and controlling. He said that Jessica had been in his life for years and that she was his best friend. He even told me that if I truly loved him and trusted him, I wouldn't care about her past title. The situation escalated over the next few weeks. Jessica somehow found out about our argument, and instead of stepping down to save our relationship, she made things worse. She posted a long throwback picture on her social media of her and my fiancé from years ago, with a caption about how some bonds can never be broken by anyone. The final straw happened last week at a dinner with his parents. I thought his family would understand my perspective, but instead, they completely took his side. His mother looked at me and said, "Oh honey, you need to get over this. Jessica is practically family. She's always been there for him." Right then, I looked at my fiancé. He was sitting there, nodding along with his mother, looking at me like I was the problem. Suddenly, the matrix reloaded in my mind, and I saw my entire future flashing before my eyes. I realized that if we got married, Jessica would always be the invisible third person in our relationship. She would be there at holidays, birthdays, and family dinners, and my husband would always choose her feelings over mine. I stood up from the dinner table, took off my engagement ring, and placed it right next to his plate. I looked him in the eye and said, "If Jessica is so important to you, then she can have you. The wedding is off." I walked out, and since then, my phone has been blowing up. My ex-fiancé is calling me crazy, accusing me of throwing away a 4-year relationship over nothing and ruining his life over pretty jealousy. His friends are calling me immature, and my own family is divided on whether I made the right choice.